and Reynoso. Or no? So, yeah, Carol and Honor, for some reason you want to get a little bit closer, you can, because the other two council members are on. I can move tags.
This one I think looks good. How about here then? Here.
Oh, are we ready, guys?
Oh, in just a moment. We had to move in. She's ready. We had to make adjustment.
I got this one on. Do I hit the
Okay,
gavel?
We're ready.
Let me know when you're ready, Christine.
We're ready. Oh, sorry.
We are.
We are ready, Mr. Mayor.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna call to order the emergency meeting on March 20th, 2020. Councilmember Lenora, will you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Yes. Ready, salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
With liberty and justice for all.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
All right. Roll call, please.
Vice Mayor Spencer,
Here.
Mayor Velazquez,
Here.
Councilmember Resendez,
Present.
Councilmember Lenore,
Present.
Interim City Manager Miller,
Here.
City Attorney Epperson,
Here.
Interim Chief of Police Reynoso,
Here.
the
Okay.
amended agenda for the City of Hollister City Council Special Emergency Meeting of March 20th, 2020 was posted on the bulletin board on March 19th at 4 p.m. per Government Code Section 54956.5B2.
Okay, thank you. So we all know this is a little difficult to be doing it over the phone, and we're all trying to get used to it. So let's make sure that to avoid conflicting conversations, if you're not making a comment, maybe mute your phone. And if you need to speak, please call out chair so you can get addressed, and we can try to keep from talking over each other. Does that work for everyone?
Yes.
Okay. We'll go with item A1.
Do you want me to read them, Mayor?
I just read the heading, yes.
Resolution number 2020-49, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Hollister adopting the amended City of Hollister Pandemic Response Plan, COVID 19 official document.
Okay. Is there any questions on this item? Is there a motion?
I'll move that we adopt resolution number 2020-49, adopting the amended City of Hollister Pandemic Response Plan COVID-19 official document.
Thank you. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay.
There's a second. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Motion carries. We're gonna move to item 2.
Resolution number 2020-50, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Hollister suspending Section 13.08.190 and Section 13.08.200 of the Hollister Municipal Code for the duration of the state of emergency COVID-19 official document.
Okay. Are there any questions on this item?
I have a question. On this,
Please go ahead.
Thank you. On this resolution, and I know it says for the duration of the state of emergency, will we have to revisit this to unamend this, or will it just unamend itself?
It will amend itself once the emergency is ended.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, any other questions?
No.
Do we have any speaker cards? Okay. no
Not on
speaker
this,
cards.
I'm
Is there a
sorry,
motion?
Mr. Mayor, no speaker cards on that.
I move that we adopt resolution number 2020-50. Hang on a second.
Okay, there's a
I'm
motion,
sorry,
is there
20,
a second?
oh, go ahead.
Second.
Motion is second, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Aye. Motion carries. We'll move to item 3.
Resolution number 2020-51, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Hollister closing the playgrounds throughout the City of Hollister Park System for the duration of the coronavirus emergency, COVID-19 official document.
Thank you. Is there any questions?
I have a question along the lines of the last question. Do all of these resolutions, Christine is shaking her head, yes, so they do all sunset when the emergency.
It says
is
for the
over.
duration of the coronavirus emergency.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much, Christine.
Okay, do we have any speaker cards?
I have no speaker cards on this item.
Okay, is there a motion?
I make a motion, we accept resolution number 2020-51.
Okay, there's a motion. Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Aye. Motion carries. We're gonna move to item 4.
Resolution number 2020-52, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Hollister suspending the collection of penalties on late rent payments at the Hollister Municipal Airport. This will also be for the duration of the local COVID-19 emergency.
Okay, is there any questions? Is there any speaker cards?
I have no speaker cards on this item.
Is there a motion?
Make a motion, we accept resolution 2020-52.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Motion is second. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Aye. Motion carries. We're gonna move to item 5.
Resolution number 2020-53, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Hollister suspending the Airport Advisory Commission meetings until procedures for a teleconferencing meeting format can be developed and executed.
Okay, is there any questions on this item?
Yes, I have some questions on this one. Do we really
Please go
need,
ahead.
thank you, Mayor, do we really need to make a resolution to suspend the advisory committee meetings? Can't we just say they're suspended until further notice? I just think that this is a lot of,
Well,
We
we're-
don't have to for ad hoc committees, but for airport, parks and rec, and for planning, and I think the youth committee, we
Right.
would have to.
Okay, so planning's a little bit different, that they kind of control their own meetings.
Oh, that's
But
right.
the idea with the next 3 items, we're really trying to perfect the video conferencing and how we're gonna do it. The less meetings that we have to kind of go through to perfect this, it would help us out. Because we keep having errors, and we just want to really work on having a good, clean system for future meetings.
okay, and no,
And- And we can bring them back at any time. So that's, it just, for right now, we really want to just focus on the disaster and not have to work on the video meetings. I don't know if you are on the county meetings, that there's still working out the Zoom meetings are been disasters. So we really want to have a good product before we start dealing with some of these smaller committees.
okay, thank you. I just want,
Brett, may I?
Yeah, go ahead.
These 3 resolutions are written that as soon as we get stuff perfected, we can go ahead and reinstate the meetings without it having to come back before council.
okay, thank you, Mike.
And Brad, the reason planning's not on here is there's no statutory, deadlines to meet. Is that why?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Okay. Any other questions? Any speaker cards?
I have no speaker cards, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, is there a motion?
I move that we adopt resolution 2020-53, suspending the airport advisory commission meetings.
Okay, there's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion carries. We're gonna move to item 6.
Resolution number 2020-54, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Hollister suspending the Parks and Recreation Advisory Commission meetings until procedures for a teleconferencing meeting format can be developed and executed.
Okay, is there any
Again.
questions on this item?
No.
All right, is there any speaker cards?
I have no speaker cards, Mr. Mayor.
Is there a motion?
I make a motion, we accept 2020-54, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Hollister suspending the Parks and Recreation Advisory Commission meetings.
All right, there's a motion. Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Motion is second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. We're gonna move to item 7.
Resolution number 2020-55, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Hollister suspending the Youth Committee meetings until procedures for a teleconference meeting format can be developed and executed. COVID-19 official document.
Okay, are there any questions on this item?
No.
Are there any speaker cards?
I have no speaker cards, Mr. Mayor.
Is there a motion?
I move that we adopt resolution number 2020-655, suspending the youth committee meetings.
Okay, there's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. We're gonna move to item 8.
Resolution number 2020-56, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Hollister closing the splash pads at Valley View Park and McCarthy Park in compliance with public health directives, COVID-19 official document.
Okay, is there any questions? Is there any speaker cards?
I have no speaker cards, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, is there a motion?
I make a motion that we accept resolution number 2020-56, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Hollister closing the splash pads at Valley View Park and McCarthy Park.
Okay. The motion is there a second?
I'll second that.
I'll second.
Oh, give Roland.
Give it to Roland.
Yes.
Okay.
There's a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. I'm sorry, who made the second?
That would be Roland.
Okay. All right, we're gonna move to item 9.
Resolution number 2020-57, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Hollister suspending rentals of city-owned facilities.
Okay, is there any questions? Any speaker cards?
I have no speaker cards, Mr. Mayor.
Is there a motion?
I make a motion, we accept 2020-57.
Okay, there's a motion. Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Motion is second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We move to item 10.
Give me just one second. Resolution number 2020-58, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Hollister requiring all official COVID-19 communications with the public be presented in English and Spanish.
Okay, is there any questions?
I have a question.
Yes.
On this item, who will be presenting the communications? Will we be giving it to the PIO that the county hired?
We have been working with PIO from the county, but we also have, from our own website that we give information out, and we have assisted in both directions, getting information out, both in English and Spanish.
Okay. Because we did agree to work with the county, with the PIO.
Yeah, I will say they were in a conference call with them yesterday, and they've been in good communication with each other.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Brett.
Okay, any other questions?
I do have a speaker card.
We do have a speaker card, okay.
Elia Salinas.
Good afternoon. First, I'd like to start off with offering the condolences to Marty Richmond's family and to the council members that we lost. Council member Marty Richmond, whom I was very fond of. I have a question with regards to appointing the official COVID communications person. Who is that going to be? And who decided that that's going to be? I would like it to be more in cooperation with the PIO, and I understand that that's possibly happening now. I know that it hasn't been happening, so if it started happening, just happening soon. I also, with regards to the videos that the mayor has put out, I find it that it's unethical to officially promote businesses out there, specifically to direct business to a specific, I understand he's trying to put it as a shout out, but I think he should leave that to the Hollister Downtown Association and San Benito County Business Chamber to do that. Stay away from being unethical at this time. I think you know what you're doing, and I really appreciate it, and so does the community. There's miscommunication out there. We do have the PIO, David Westrick, that is supposed to be assigned to this, and then we have the mayor out there putting some information out there, and all it is causing some confusion and misinformation, and I think that I would prefer that the mayor step down, reel back a little bit, and just let it come from one source. If you're in cooperation with the PIO and the county, then they can go out and they can, whatever is online, then that's fine. But I think I would request, and not only do I request, I plead with the mayor to just stop doing these videos. And I don't know where the Spanish speaker you got from with it yesterday, whether the person is certified to be actually translating something from the city. Does he employed from the city? I don't recognize who the person is. You just said his name was my friend Carlos, and he did the video, and I know that you tried to do some Spanish speaking as well. But the most importantly is that we need to cooperate. We need to cooperate as a whole. As of March 16th, there were all the San Juan Bautista, the City of Hollister, and the County Board of Supervisors, with the Hollister, with the Hazel Hawkins Hospital Board, and with the San Benito County Health Department. I think that we are, and I'm not saying that I think, it's because people are reaching out to me, and they're reaching out to a lot of public officials, that this is just not, it's confusing. So I would prefer that we stick with one public information person out there, and that the mayor restrict himself from doing videos. If you're self-promoting yourself, I totally get it, and I think that that's the majority of the people, that's how they're understanding it. And this is not the time. This is a time to be ethical and be moral and come together as a community, and please stop doing that. Thank you.
Okay, is there any other speaker cards?
I have one other speaker, but it is not on a item that's on the agenda. It is Chris Mangiano from OES, and she would like to speak about Jovenis support.
Is that,
So maybe before we
It's not on the
adjourn.
agenda, yeah.
There's no public.
yeah, we
Yeah.
can't, it's not on agenda, so we can't speak on that.
Mayor, do
Is there-
you want me to address?
Did
Ma-
we add
April
public comment to
6th.
this? We did not. on
We
this
did
agenda,
not.
did we?
Correct.
No.
Okay, we're gonna make sure we have public comment on the future agendas
Yeah.
Oh, it could have
to
been?
address.
Usually emergency meetings, you don't have them.
Sorry, Chris. All right, we're gonna move back to this item. Is there a motion?
I move that we adopt resolution number 2020-58, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Hollister requiring all official COVID-19 communications with the public to be presented in English and Spanish.
Okay, there's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. We're gonna move to item 11.
Resolution number 2020-59, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Hollister approving the temporary employee emergency response policy to public health COVID-19.
Okay, is there any questions on this item?
Mr. Mayor, I do have a question.
Go ahead, sir.
Brett, I probably should ask you this earlier, I'm sorry, but during the disaster council meeting yesterday, I saw the chief of police ask you if certain language was there, and it looks like it was amended. I'm just wondering what language and what was it that was actually amended in this ordinance? Resolution, sorry.
It was that if anybody was on a standby status, that they understood that it was different than standby pay.
Okay, was that language added
Yeah,
correctly?
yeah, that was added.
Okay.
All right,
Sure.
thanks for
Any
the
other-
clarification.
Any other questions? Okay, is there a motion?
I make a motion that we accept 2020-59, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Hollister approving the temporary employee emergency response policy to public health COVID-19.
Okay. The motion, is there a second?
I second.
Motion is second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you very much. I'd like to ask that we adjourn this meeting in honor of Mr. Marty Richmond.
I would really like to adjourn the April 6th meeting in his honor.
I would too.
Can we do both?
If you don't mind, Mayor, I'd
If
like
you
to
don't-
do April 6th.
Yes.
Yeah, that's, either one is fine with me as long as we recognize him and.
Thank you.
Okay, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
So the motion, is there a second?
Second.
Motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Carries, thank you, everyone, that went pretty well, so thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you,
you
everyone.
also.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Brett.